Hi guys, if you're new here, my name is Sam and I make videos about makeup, chronic illness, and whatever I want. And today, I'm going to go over the no low buy that I did in 2024. Just like a low buy, no buy wrap up. It's very weird that the year is over already and that I had to actually think about this. As I said in my original video, this was not a strict no buy. It was just challenging myself to like look at the purchases I was making in a new and improved way, really be a critical thinker about it. I am very happy with how my mindset has changed around purchasing beauty products. I became a lot more mindful, a lot more conscious, and a lot more critical over the things I was buying. There were plenty of things I was able to talk myself out of once I really sat on it and had a conversation with myself about why I wanted it in the first place. There were a lot of things where I realized it's not a solid enough reason to spend the money, or when I really sat down and thought about it, I didn't think I would miss it if it disappeared. Now I'm going to go over each month what I bought and just kind of a retrospective, like, am I still happy I have it? Is it something that added value to my collection? So on and so forth. Let's start with January. Can't believe it's almost January again. The first things I bought were replacement curl cream and a replacement hair mask. So I am not wearing my hair natural or wavy often anymore because I found two things. One, if I don't blow dry my hair, it gets greasy really fast. Like, this is day 3 hair and it's still going strong. If I want to, I'll wash it tomorrow, but I'll probably wash it on Wednesday. So the curl cream, I still put a little in even if I'm not wearing it natural because it really helps with the frizz. I don't use it much in the winter. It is mainly a humidity thing. So when it's humid in like the spring and the summer, it is very helpful. And the hair mask I use once a week. I love it. It's great. I have such thin, look, I don't have much hair, and fine hair that I think both products will last me at least all of 2025. So those have added value to my collection. I can't say I regret the curl cream despite not wearing my hair wavy anymore because I had no idea in January where I was going to end up on my hair journey. So it is a product I still love. And it does add benefit to my hair. In hindsight, if I could see where my hair journey would be now, maybe I wouldn't have purchased it. But it's not anything I could have known in January. The next item was a replacement retinol. I am not currently using retinol because I had to take a break while I was doing the gluten challenge. My skin got so dry that it could not handle any active, let alone a retinol. But I really do like this one. I switched from the Drunk Elephant one, which I love, but it's like $90, I think, $70, something very expensive. And this one is only $23, and I think my skin tolerated it very well. My skin tolerates Drunk Elephant stuff the most, but trying to keep costs down, I wanted to try something more cost effective, and I do like it. I am planning on adding it back into my routine now that I'm slowly getting back to actives. I am using actives every day now with no side effects. So I think I could start adding in retinol once a week. Replacement Pillow Talk. I need to put lip gloss on. I'm wearing it right now. It's still my favorite lipstick. A replacement hand cream. So this is actually almost empty. It's the, I think it's Lanolips Everything Balm. It's not specifically a hand cream. I have a fuzzy. Their hand cream had like mixed reviews that it was kind of greasy, so I went with this, and I really love it because it isn't greasy at all, and it really helped when my skin was peeling like crazy from the gluten challenge. But I still love it in the winter because while I love working hands, when my cuticles and stuff get super dry, it's not quite enough, so I use them combined. My first Moon Cat order. Yeah, I am actually wearing like the smoothing base coat right now just to have something on my nails. I'm in between like colors right now. I love the nail polish, and I'm very happy that I tried the brand. You'll see Moon Cat again later on. Definitely don't regret that purchase. And that was the last January purchase, so we can move on to February. L'Oreal Bonding Shampoo. This is kind of a bummer. I'm sure if you've seen my empties videos, you've seen that a couple of times and how it was almost the holy grail shampoo for me, but they have changed the formula and it kind of got drying. So when I finished my last bottles that you saw in my most recent empties video, that was it. So I am no longer buying it and I no longer recommend it. CoverGirl mascara replacement. Yes, this is still my favorite everyday brown mascara. Like when I do bold looks, I always do black, but when I'm just doing, you know, like a pink or a brown, just kind of everyday makeup, I use brown mascara and I really love the CoverGirl stuff. Beauty Blender Powder Puff. It's actually right here. I need to wash it. I love this. I could have gotten a cheaper one, but this is just, I don't know if you can tell. It's just really high quality and I didn't want cheap ones to where I didn't know what they were made out of and that would just fall apart upon washing. This is still going strong. I used it today under my eyes. From the Garden Perfume. This actually became one of my most used spring perfumes. And when I found that they make a candle, I'm putting that on my birthday list because I think it will be a great spring and summer candle. The scent is just beautiful. A replacement Lush body lotion. I still love their body lotions a lot, but I found something when I finished this one up that works just as well and is significantly cheaper. I think it might be a little more product too. I'm not sure. So I'm no longer going to be replacing this because I'm going to just switch to the cheaper one. They're still a great product and I love it, but I'm not going to spend that much money on a lotion unless I absolutely have to. Placement brush cleaner. I have it right here. It's the Sigma, some of the letters came off. The Sigma brush shampoo. They tried to combine the two words. This is the foam one. I accidentally ordered foam when I meant to order the liquid, but the foam works just as well as the liquid. And I like that it also conditions my natural hair brushes as I'm washing. So that is a great product that I'm still using and still very happy with. Tanning lotion. That is something I will start using in the next few weeks probably. I really love the one that I got, which is a Bondi Sands, I think. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. I have this thing where sometimes I will get so fair in the winter that my everyday kind of foundations just don't work for me, and given my undertones, I can't go lighter because the lighter ones are always like too pink or too like orange for me. They don't seem to make too many foundations. I almost said fragrances. They don't seem to make too many foundations with a truly neutral undertone, but also I don't want to have to just buy 100 shades of foundation. It's hard enough when I have a tan, which we're going to get to something else later, to have like 6 shades of foundation to match all my various tans because then I'm not using stuff up. So I got this. So when I hit like the end of January, beginning of February, and even my normal foundation is not matching me, I can add a little color back so it does. I'm not trying to get super tan here. I just want to add a little bit of color back. But I love this because it's really easy to use and it doesn't make me orange. And then we had a Zoya order, which is nail polish if you are not familiar. I loved this. They had a sale where it was like $5 nail polishes. They have sales all the time where everything is really, really cheap. It's a solid brand. You can find it at TJ Maxx and I love the colors I got. It's kind of hard for me to dislike nail polish, if I'm being honest. And that was last February, so we're moving on to March. March, I'll preface this, I did quite a bit of my birthday gift shopping because a lot of the spring sales were early and in March rather than in April like they have been in the past. So the first one was a Glamlite order. I can't remember everything I ordered in this one. I know it's the Garfield stuff. I don't know if I ordered anything else. But, you know, I love everything Glamlite. I'm wearing Glamlite on my eyes with Pat McGrath today. So, wearing this Glamlite one. NARS concealer. I'm wearing that today on, is it this side? Yeah. I have some, like, spots. I have 2 of them because neither one matches me. I think I talked about this in another video. One's too dark and one is too light, so I mix them together and it's my perfect shade. This is great, even under the eyes. I prefer a liquid under the eyes, but if I need to use this under the eyes, I can. About Face black and white primers. I have those right here too. I believe I have used the black more than the white, but I think these work really great to make colors pop. Now, I still use my regular primer under these because technically these are just eyeshadows, I think, but they work as bases. So to prevent any creasing, I use a regular base too, but these are really fun to make a color just more impactful. NYX lip liners. I bought a few of these during an Ulta sale when they were like $4, I think. And I have quite a few. Let me just like pull some out here. I like them and I think they're a great place to start with lip liners. Unfortunately, I don't think they last as long as some of the higher end ones. But why I started with these is I wanted to make sure I was a lip liner girly before I started spending like $25, $30 on lip liners. And I will use these up before I replace them, but as I replace them, I will be getting other brands. These work really well for just filming, where I'm just talking for like an hour, but as you can see, I'm wearing a different lip liner. My lipstick is wearing off and you can still see the lip liner. I'm using this Fenty one. And this does not budge. You actually have to use makeup remover to get this off. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for most of the time. It's easy when I'm not going to eat or drink or do anything to just touch this up and it stays on fine, but this does not have the long-lasting effect as the higher end ones. So if you want to try out lip liner and you never have, these are a great place to start because they go on sale so cheap so frequently. But if you know you like lip liner, I would skip these and just get something a little more expensive just because they're going to last. Like MAC, Fenty, Makeup Forever, those types of lip liners really, really stay on your lips. Like I said, you could see my lip here, but you can see where I aligned my lips and it is not coming off with the Fenty one. So it really depends on what kind of thing you're looking for. Urban Decay Concealer. This is the Stay Naked Quickie. I got this when I ran out of Shape Tape because it was 50% off and I was just curious because so many people loved it. This has replaced Shape Tape as my favorite concealer. I love Shape Tape, but their undertones are a little odd. Like, none of them were truly neutral in my opinion. And they add fragrance to it, which can sometimes make my eyes water. This doesn't have fragrance, and the undertone is actually neutral. This is under my eyes right now. You cannot tell the difference. My Shape Tape one was just too light, but if I went darker, it would turn orange. So, again, Shape Tape, still a solid product, but this one is better. Replacement Eradicate. This is spot treatment, if you're not familiar. I will always love this. I will always recommend this. You just saw one of my empties. So, Fleur Vanilla Skin Body Spray. This might actually be my favorite vanilla scent. It's so beautiful and I do not regret buying it at all. Fleur Strawberry Letter. I mildly regret buying this. It smelled great on paper. It did not smell good on me. It smelled synthetic. It was way too sweet. But I gifted it to a friend because it's exactly the type of thing she likes. It smelled great on her and she was considering buying it anyway. So we actually swapped fragrances because she had one that she knew I would like. I did. So we just kind of swapped. She got the one I didn't like and I got the one that she didn't really like. Next was nude sticks. I bought quite a few here. These are, dare I say, the best blushes in my collection. I don't know what took me so long to try these, but they went half off and I kind of went wild with them. I still love all of my blushes, but I think I reach for those frequently. I do like to layer them with other stuff to kind of create new colors. Today I'm wearing a Danessa Myricks blush, so I'm wearing something different, but those were a great purchase and I am happy about it. Up next is the Bath & Body Works body spray. I ordered 3, I think. They were on sale for $4 and while they don't last long, I like them for those days where I just kind of want a light scent that will wear off and not be too in your face. Also, I bought the scents that were my signature scents in high school. So I just like having the nostalgia. Like I think they say like scent is something that evokes like the strongest memories. So it's nice to just kind of smell it and sort of just remember like positive moments from back then. It's pretty fun. Gimme brow replacement. I'm never gonna regret that. I wear it almost every day. At least 4 times a week I'm wearing Gimme Brow. L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I'm wearing that right now. It is my most used mascara, so definitely no regrets there. Naturium Body Lotion. This is my main body lotion. I was using the CeraVe in the tub for a while as my everyday lotion, but this, my skin just loves so much more. It costs a bit more, but it's worth it because I don't have to use as much, which means they kind of last the same amount of time, even though it's a little less product and a little more expensive. I don't have to use it twice a day like I did with the CeraVe. I only have to use it once a day. Oribe Texture Spray. This smells divine. I wish they would actually make a fragrance that smells like that because I would buy it immediately. It's a nice product, but my hairstylist used this on my hair when I just got it cut. It's called Wow by Color Wow Raise the Root. It's a thicken and lift spray. My hair loves this. I think all the people I have seen, like all their hair loves this, but like the volume, like this is day 3 hair. Volume with day 3 hair. That never happens for me. This product is quite literally wow. So the Oribe, I only bought a travel size just to try it out, and it's a solid product. This one just works better, and you could find the opposite, that the Oribe just works better for your hair, but this is also a fraction of the price. This full size, I think, was $30. The full size of the Oribe is $52. So quite a savings for something my hair likes even better. Ariana Grande Clown. This is one of my favorite everyday scents for all year because it doesn't lean too seasonal. It's fresh, it's clean, it's very pretty. I know a lot of people online say it's a dupe for Baccarat Rouge, and I have a sample of Baccarat Rouge, which is quite literally top 3 fragrances I will be buying a full bottle. It doesn't smell anything like Baccarat Rouge, which isn't a bad thing because, you know, it means that Cloud has its own personality, which is nice. You don't want everything to just be a dupe because then people won't buy your product. My Cleona order. I have these right here in this cool case. These might be my most used shimmers right now. I wanted to actually order more for Black Friday, but there's a Canadian Post strike right now, and they can't tell you when anything would ship unless you use DHL, but that shipping was $40, and I just decided to skip it. Maybe when they do their spring sale, I'll get more for my birthday. Like, that's what I did last year, because they're solid. I reach for them quite frequently. Today, I decided to give those a break instead of using that gold, and I used Pat McGrath, but I reach for those constantly. So I am very glad that I have it. That was the last March one. Now we're moving on to April, which again, this month was also a little heavy because birthday shopping. The first one was Refer brushes. I don't know what my cats are doing. I actually bought more Refer brushes for Black Friday because they do this little like sample sale kind of thing where you get them basically half off, and they're quite literally the best natural hair brushes I have ever used. So like I have some Morphe brushes I am getting rid of. Like you can see these are in rough shape. They're shedding, they're frizzing, but they're also incredibly old. So I am slowly replacing all my natural hair Morphe brushes with Refer, and I'm very happy I tried those. Fleur Tangerine Boy. I knew I would like this because I tried it a few times in stores, but it's a really lovely, like, warm citrus scent. Not much else to say there. And a Paula's Choice BHA. This was a replacement. I love this for active breakouts. I've been using it for 12 plus years. I know we talked about this in my empties because I finished another one, but I just buy the minis because I don't get a ton of like big active breakouts anymore. It's mostly just spots, and then I just use the Eradicate on spots. But if I get a big breakout on my chest or my chin, then I do use the BHA. It's a really solid product. All skin types. It's not too drying. It's very gentle. Master Mattes Neutral. I keep this palette on my desk because I use it regularly. Whether a palette is missing a middle shade or I just want to use a single, like let's say I just want to use one of those Cleona shades, I can just pop a couple neutrals on here and I'm set. Also, if I'm using like a Victoria Beckham or a ColourPop Super Shock, this is really great just to have here because I either use it for an everyday look or it really adds something that a palette is missing. So I like this a lot. Fenty Fuchsia Flex Gloss Bomb. This might actually be my most used gloss bomb color. It's so beautiful and it looks really good on my skin tone. So no notes. Charlotte Tilbury, Miranda May, and Electric Poppy. Electric Poppy. I bought these to add some like fun colors into my collection, and they have challenged me to play with makeup differently because color theory, right? It doesn't look exactly the same on me as it does in the swatches or the models, so I really have to work on filling in my face with contour and stuff to like make especially Miranda May work and not wash me out, and it has been fun to challenge myself in that way. The next item is About Face foundation. So I bought this because I had that birthday coupon from Ulta that was expiring and there wasn't really anything else that I wanted, and have not opened it yet because I wanted to finish some older stuff up. Now that I am done with this, I am going to open it because I only have one. No, I have two. I had 3 winter shade foundations open and now I only have 2, so I can open that if I want. And it is one of the few brands that have a legitimate olive tone. Let me get it out. As you can see, like in the bottle it looks darker than it is, but you can see these undertones match me quite well. So I'll just pull this out while it's already out here. I like different foundations for different things, so I don't mind having a couple open. I just didn't want 4 open. I don't remember the name of the brand because I didn't write it down, but I have a vanilla fragrance oil, which is beautiful on its own, but I love layering it with that fleur. Patrick Ta blush. Let me show you this so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. When I saw this, I was very excited because, well, it's a peach. It might be hard to see on camera. No, you can see it well. It's a peach, but it's more orange leaning, which regular peaches kind of disappear on my skin. But this one works so nicely because it leans a tiny bit more orange than pink. So it just works with my undertones so much better. So I am very happy to have this because I also love the Patrick Ta blush duos. Sol de Janeiro 71. This smells like a dream. It's so good. I wish they made it an actual perfume so it lasted longer, but I'm not mad about it. Some days I just like having a scent that kind of disappears. I don't always want strong perfume, so this works. Heat protectant replacement. This guy, well, I actually bought a mini, but I'm out of it. So it's this. It was like this Pantene one, but I wasn't dyeing my hair or styling it. I was wearing it natural, so I just needed a light heat protectant for like days I decided to diffuse. But now that I'm regularly styling my hair, I want like a solid heat protectant. This is a blow dry spray. You'll see later on the list I have a heat protectant for like today. This is day 3 hair and I wanted to curl it, so I have to apply heat protectant again. It only works for one hot tool. I love that. That's why I bought the full size. I finished up the small one and it's fantastic. Body scrub replacement. I was using this, I forget the brand of it, but it was like a coffee scrub. And then I learned that even in a body scrub, coffee grounds are really bad for your drains. I knew you shouldn't put coffee grounds down your drain, but I thought in a body scrub, it has to be safe. It isn't. I haven't had any problems, but I don't want any problems, so I switched to a sugar scrub, and sugar dissolves in water. So I really like the formula. Like, it's got a nice grit to it, so I use that between other exfoliants for my KP, and I've been happy with it overall. If you watch my empties video, you saw me finish it up. I have a replacement. Solid. Heutopian order. This is my favorite nail polish brand of all time, so no notes here. Replacement oil cleanser. I was just using a plain mineral oil because when I was trying to figure out my skin, I saw that on many websites that it's very gentle and it worked well. But I wanted to try something like proper for skincare. So I got the Skin 1004. I forget what it is. It is their cleansing oil, and I like it a lot. I'm going to try something else when I'm out of this just because it's imported, and sometimes it's a pain to deal with imported stuff. Cert Colors, another nail polish order. They make the best jelly formula, and I have really been enjoying jelly polish, especially the sandwiching thing where you do a coat of jelly polish and then some kind of glitter or shimmer and then another one. It's just a really cool effect. ColourPop Body Shimmer and Brush. I love body shimmers in the summer, and theirs are affordable, but if I'm being honest, this was not anything I needed. I really wanted the brush because it was sold out when I ordered my first one, but this is actually like a body oil. The Twilight one. I didn't need this. I like it, but if I'm being honest, it was kind of a stupid impulse purchase because I didn't need it at all. I mean, I didn't need most of these things, but like looking back on it, I was just kind of like, did you need 2 body oils or body shimmers? You don't use them that often. That was it for April, so let's move on to May. Mooncat sale. No need to repeat myself. This was part of my birthday gift, but the sale didn't start until May instead of being in April like it was originally planned. Body wash replacement. You've seen at least one empty of the Naturium body wash in my empties videos. It's great for my KP because one of the ways to keep the bumps down is just staying really hydrated, and that is a great first step to my multiple step hydration routine. We also have hard water that just dries my skin out, so every bit of moisture counts, and this helps quite a bit. And then a replacement Naturium body lotion, same thing. You've seen empties of that, and I still feel the same way about it. That was it for May. June, I ordered from YesStyle replacement sunscreen and replacement face lotion from that Skin 1004 brand. Again, I love the brand, and they're starting to sell a few things in Ulta. Like, they sell my sunscreen there now. I wish they would get the entire brand so I don't have to try to order and wait for shipping and all of that. Drunk Elephant set. This was right when I was starting to reintroduce, actives back into my skin. So they had like, they're not minis, they're called middies, so it's in between a mini and a full size. Because I knew I had to slowly introduce, there was no point in buying the full size until my skin got used to them again, so I just bought those. Technically a replacement because I was using them before. Glycolic acid. I got this to help with my dry heels. As I'm aging, my heels are drying a little faster, so to really keep that peeling effect on my heels to get dead skin off. But I also saw that you should like do it under your armpits like once a week, and that has helped so much with deodorant. It makes my deodorant work better in the summer. Now, I mentioned this earlier about like having so many shades of foundation. So I bought these bronzer drops. I wish they had more colors. They only have 3. This one thankfully works for me. It's the pure gold. But I found mixing this in my foundation really helps give me those in-between shades where I'm not quite my summer shade. I'm definitely not my winter shade, but I don't have to buy something in between because this gives me the in-between. And the more you add, the deeper you can make the foundation. So this was very, very helpful. It was $14 and instead of spending another $40 to $50 on a different foundation shade. That was it for June. On to July. A dry shampoo replacement. I have been using Dry Bar for a very long time, and I like it. The scent was just clashing with a lot of my fragrance because it took longer to wear off and it just like wasn't the right kind of smell. It's nice, but also now that I am a little darker with my hair, the white cast was a bit too much. So I switched to the Amico one, which is clear, so I don't have that problem, but also the smell fades quicker, and it's a scent that just matches most of my fragrances. It's a citrus scent, so overall it just works better. Both of my mascaras, both the Lash Paradise and the CoverGirl, we don't have to go over this again. And that was it for July. August, I bought a hairbrush. At this point, I had started styling my hair, and I'm trying to go multiple days. I only had combs and a Denman brush for putting masks in the shower, and also when I do decide to wear my hair wavy. I bought that back when I was only doing wavy. So I got the Denman Pores hair brush, and I love it. It really helps distribute the oils. I mean, look at how clean my hair looks, and I haven't washed it in 3 days. It is very helpful. A NYX glitter glue replacement. If you've been around here for a while, you know I use it for literally every look that I do. I'm wearing it right now. It's a really solid product. Le Labo lotion and samples. That reminds me, I made a Lucky Scent order and I don't remember when. It might have also been August. So let's just say I ordered fragrance samples in general. It was for that video I made, but also just things I had wanted to try. And then the Le Labo lotion, I just got a small one because I want the fragrance. They don't make that set in a fragrance, so I got the mini lotion as it's strong in the lotion, so I can just put a little lotion on my wrists, and it's basically like wearing, I guess, like a solid perfume, even though it's a lotion and not a solid. You understand what I mean. Fenty Gloss Stick and Lip Liner. I got 2 lip liners, the one I'm wearing, and then a warm version for my warmer lipsticks. And then I got this pink, what are these gloss sticks called? Gloss Bomb Stick. This is a new one I got. Like, this was exclusive to Fenty's site, and I really wanted this shade for the winter. Pink, I really wanted. I've really been into pink lips, and this is just a beautiful color that I wore quite a bit in the summer. Replacement shampoo and conditioner. That kind of explains itself. Replacement primer potion. If you've been here, you know that I use this all the time too. The Urban Decay in Eden specifically. I have used this since 2014. Now on to September. Holotaco order. Don't need to say anything else. Don't regret it. A full size of the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos. I used up the midi. My skin is tolerating it. I'm using it most days of the week unless I'm alternating with a different active. I've been using this for a very long time and my skin loves it, so I will never change. Replica Afternoon Delight fragrance. This, I waited until I could smell it in store because it had such polarizing reviews, but it smells exactly how I wanted it to smell. I only buy travel size fragrance unless I use up a travel size, and then I will buy a larger size. But when you have a fragrance collection that's slightly large, you don't need full-size fragrances. You just don't go through that stuff fast. Then I bought 2 Sally Hansen Halloween polishes. They were Reese's colors. They are perfect, not just for Halloween, but for fall. They're such beautiful colors. And Sally Hansen is actually my favorite drugstore brand. Heat protectant. This is the other one I was talking about for like my in-between styles. This is the Kenra Thermal Styling Spray. This is great. Doesn't make my hair greasy, doesn't weigh it down. Like, my whole head is covered in this today, and you can't tell. Solid product. Sol de Janeiro 71 lotion. I wish this wasn't shimmery, and I wish they made it permanent, but I'm happy to have it. It does make the body spray last a bit longer because you're doubling up on the smell. But if they just made a perfume, this wouldn't be a problem. And that's all for September. Let's move on to October. Danessa Myricks Lip and Cheek Kit. I have been wanting to try these little like blushes and lip thing. You can use it on your lips and cheeks. I've been wanting to try these for a while and just like couldn't bring myself to do it. But she had a holiday kit where you got 2 full size and 2 minis for $24, which was a great deal. And so I was able to try them. And I'm wearing one today, the red one, which is a mini called Red Velvet. It's so pretty. These blend out so well. They're really nice products. So I don't regret picking these up. Holo Taco 2 times. Yes, 2 times. There were 2 releases. The Birthstone collections and the fall collection, which was Dark Academia. Melt Christmas Town palette. I found this at TJ Maxx. I loved these palettes, but I didn't love them enough to pay full price. I don't buy anything from Melt full price anymore because the quality is good, but it's not $60 good. And their stuff always goes on sale. So I was happy to get this one. That's the one I wanted most. I haven't found Halloween Town, but if I do, I will pick that one up as well. I bought a white nail polish. So I bought a glow-in-the-dark topper and realized I don't have a white nail polish to put it over, and that's when it works the best. So I bought one. That was it for October. November, I didn't keep track of much of anything because I was combining purchases. Like, I was buying holiday gifts as well as buying some stuff in sales. So I just know that I bought some more rougher brushes. I bought 2 palettes from Blend Bunny. I made a Glamlite order. Oh, I ordered a few Sigma brushes as well. Those are the ones that are my favorite synthetic brushes. My Glamlite order still isn't here. They've been backed up. I think that comes like this coming weekend. That's November and December. So far, all I have purchased are 2 hair products. And this is all I plan to buy this month. The replacement texture spray and then the Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. It's funny because in one of my Sephora anti-haul videos, I think it was last year, I said that that seems stupid. And it is because from what I found, back then, everyone said you had to like drench your hair for the humidity thing to work. And I don't know, it's not humid here, so I can't say. Why I got that though is because my hair isn't frizzy. Look at this, like there's no frizz. And it makes my hair very shiny. My stylist explained like you don't need to drench your hair. You just spray it on like you would spray any other product. Now, if your hair is very sensitive to humidity, I don't think this will work. And I don't like that they're selling it because even in the instructions it says like spray each section liberally. But in their little videos, they show it as like you're soaking your hair with it. You don't need to do that. That's just a way to get you to get more product. Like my hair looks so healthy and shiny and there's no frizz. And how many sprays did I use total? Because I sectioned it and it was like 2 sprays. So 2, 4, 6, 12 sprays for my whole head. And I realized I have thin and fine hair, so you might need more, but you don't need to saturate it like they were claiming. And if your hair is just sensitive to humidity, I don't know that any product is going to fully help you, so don't fall for that gimmick, but it is a solid product if you're using it to help with frizz and to make your hair shiny. That's kind of all I think it's good for. So I still stand behind. I think it's kind of a gimmick for the whole humidity thing, but I don't think the product is bad. So we're halfway through the month. I'm not buying anything else. And that is that. I do plan to create kind of a wish list for things to think about throughout the year. If I see something and I really like it and it still exists on Black Friday and I still want it on Black Friday, I will have a small budget for shopping, but I'm still going to be incredibly conscious. There is an upcoming video talking about a no-buy for next year, or honestly an indefinite no-buy. So we'll get more into the details of those plans in that video. And that's it. It feels weird to wrap up the year. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my vlog on Friday. Bye.